Hello, YouTubers and everybody. This video, I'm gonna do this video on how much usually it costs for kittens to go to a vet. I get a lot of people complaining you take the kittens to the vet before you sell them and all this stuff. Mind you, okay. You put the money into this kitten. It can cost up to $300 for vet care altogether. Okay, vet visit alone is usually $70 to $80 for each kitten. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna verify this and everything for you all, and just let you know that's for just a vet visit. Okay, that doesn't include the shots. Doesn't get neutered, and you have to be a certain age to get neutered, anyways. These kittens are 8 weeks old. They're too young to be neutered or spaded. Anyways, there's a certain age limit. They can be neutered, and there's got to be certain criteria to be neutered or spaded. A lot of these ignorant people and Karens don't understand this. Think, well, you should do all this first and all that. And again, and they expect me to charge only, maybe if I was going to charge, my rehoming fees are typically $60, and they want me to only charge $60 per kitten for after if I did all that afterwards. That don't make sense whatsoever. It makes no sense. Just to let you know, it makes no sense. Why would I have somebody pay me $60 and taking this kitten before he gave it out to anybody and paid about $300 in vet care for this kitten? Think of that one. Really think. Why would I charge only $60 per kitten? And people are already griping about $60 already and complaining. Use your heads. Use the logic in that. That thinking makes no sense whatsoever. It don't. Why would I charge $60 a kitten if it had $300 of vet care done to the kitten already? That's kind of not working, not mathing very well with my money in my pocket whatsoever. And the rehoming fee is normally for their protection, and a lot of people are claiming, "Oh, that doesn't protect them." You got to think of another. Again, use your head on this. Would a dog fighter pay $60 for a kitten to take a kitten or amount and per kitten? That's $60 times by 6. I would think about that really hardly. I would try to find the person who has the free kittens. I would, wouldn't I? You go look for the free kittens instead of paying the $60 a kitten that I notice a lot of people do on Craigslist or Facebook. They just give them away for free. Yeah, I'd be going to them people before I go to the person who's charging $60 a kitten. That would makes no sense whatsoever, not otherwise. And I mean, that's not just dog fighters. Snake feeders. I mean, I don't. I'm pretty sure a rat will cost like $10, maybe at the most, maybe lesser, maybe. And people are charging maybe $10 per kitten. And I mean, this could be a perfect snack for a snake. A big bull python. What do you think? Big snack. Better than a rat. Or people look for a cheap thrill for abuse of a kitten. Easily. Again, just free. There's $10 kittens out there. Lack of knowledge and ignorance out there. I mean, that's just like, wow. Why would I go pay $60 if I can get one for free? Everybody keeps claiming, I can get a free kitten. Well, of course, you can get a free kitten. Know how vulnerable those people are? And those kittens? And those people who are going to be searching for those people is dog fighters, people, snake feeders, and other reasons. They're not going to go for. There's the logic there. That's why I charge $60, maybe $40, depending on the litter. Okay. And it does cover some costs and help me in some other things. It covers the cat litter, cat food. Kitten food is not cheap. For kitten food for a small bag is almost like $10. I mean, it's like, I don't know how many pounds. I have to look it up. But about close to a 10-pound bag, that's about $20 for a 10-pound bag of kitten food. That's what I pay. I had to pay for about almost $20 for a bag of kitten food. And kitten food is recommended to feed kittens, just to let you know. So, yeah, it's most recommended. It helps them to develop and better get growth and everything else. It's recommended. Don't feed them regular cat food. I learned that from a veterinarian years ago. You should feed a kitten food to help them develop and grow. So, yeah. All right, let's start with the first phone call. I'm going to call the VCA Gate Jackson local here. See, I'm in Jackson, everybody. I'm in Jackson, Michigan. I have no car, no transportation. Uber would be way too expensive to go outside of town. I don't have that kind of money whatsoever. There's no way I can do that. And even local just being local, I can't afford to go to the vet for all 6 kittens. There's no way. It's impossible. And then charge $60 a kitten. This. Let me keep before I do this. Actually, it will help. Another thing is the reason for that. I do state it in my post. There was no vet care, no spay, no neuter, no vaccination. I state that in my post. I'm totally honest. You can see it in my videos. I'm always honest to the person that I sell the kitten to. I sell the kittens. I'm honest to that person. You can see in every video. I am totally honest with them. And I don't lie, don't hold nothing back. If they ask questions, I let them know. I mean, yes, the father is a stray cat. Mama cat is mine. The father cat is a stray cat. Of course, there's risk. But again, when did you hear? I mean, how many times you have heard of an outbreak or anything of all these other diseases that people are worried about? I've been having cats over years from now, and never had any disease issues. Again, do take your cat to the vet. I do recommend it. When you can. I mean, not everybody can. I mean, if my cats get sick or severely injured, I will take them to the vet regardless of the situation. There's no reason to take a kitten or a cat to a vet if there's nothing wrong with them whatsoever. If you want to get their shots, go get their shots. That's your choice. It's your option. You don't have to. But it's recommended. Yes, do it. There's other options, other veterinarians. Well, you can go to TLC, Tractor Supply, and pick up the vaccinations there. You do it yourself. That's if you want to poke your own kitty with their own vaccination, which they don't get the rabies, of course. But in the state of Michigan, it's not required to give a cat a rabies vaccination. I came across a Karen state it's required, but no, it's not. I did a video last time where the animal control came by to me the very first time. The officer, yeah, I know he's got it was a rookie or something. He thought cats had to be vaccinated with rabies. And it's like, no, it doesn't. They do not. And even states it in the book. It's the dogs. It's only required. Canines, not cats. It's in their book of the ordinance of the city. It's all there. Cats or kittens are not required to have their rabies shot. That's why dogs have dog tags. If you know, that's the reason why you got to have your dog tags for your dog. That indicates their dog has been vaccinated with rabies shots. That's why that's required. And know who owns the dog too on top of it. All right, let's get to the phone call. I am calling the VCA Animal Clinic. It used to be Dr. Gate, if everybody knows who they are. That's usually the cheapest one around here. There's not too many veterinary clinics since COVID hit. So after that, we lost quite a few things when COVID came in. So, all right, let's start with this phone call here. There's no answer. Today's what? Wednesday? Wednesday, Thursday. It should be open. Or could it be? I should check their hours. Let's see what their hours are real quick. Why I'm still trying to call them. And I got another veterinarian to call if I have to. Doesn't have to be them. I'd be going with them until I get Mama Kitty fixed. Anyways, the other one would be calling. So it says they're open. Unless I'm calling the wrong number. I'm probably calling the wrong number. Let's try that again. I might be calling the wrong number. Yeah, looks like it was the wrong number. Okay, let's do this again.
Hi, BC Jackson Animal Hospital. How can I help you?
Yeah, do you got time to answer some questions for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a question about I got a litter of 6 kittens. I want to know how much it'll cost to bring them in to get them checked out and get their first shots.
So it will. So the each exam will be $67.90. You said how old are they?
8 weeks old.
8 weeks. Usually do the December parvolepto and the bordetella. So let's see. Said for 6 kittens.
Yes, for 6 kittens.
Okay. So with the exam cost, you're looking at like 407. That's like an addition to the 2 vaccines that they'll be needing.
Okay, that's for all 6 kittens.
Yeah.
Okay, and you said how much was for the vet visit itself?
$67.90. So I just added up the exam cost and I just times it by 6 and it came up 407. I just didn't do the vaccines yet, but that's like additional to the vaccines.
Okay. Do you have any like any special things coming up that help me to reduce that cost? Maybe.
Unfortunately, no, we don't do any payment plans. You can probably go, ask like the animal shelter if they can do like vaccines there, or Cascade Humane Society, or just like any other vet probably. I don't know how their costs are, but you can at least try calling and see.
Yeah. Another question: how old does a kitten have to be neutered or spayed?
6 months to a year.
6 months to a year. Okay. All right. I really can't think of anything else. You got any other suggestions might need to be done to these kittens at all?
No, I don't know because I don't know what. I haven't seen them, so I don't know.
Okay, I appreciate it then. I appreciate your help and answering most of my questions you can. I thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, you have a good day.
You too.
Yep, bye. See, I was close on the estimate cost, about almost close to $70 per kitten. See, I was correct. It's 60. He said 60, but again, you got to include the tax and everything else. So it's like she told me total cost $400 something. Okay, that's expensive. And you divide that by 6. That's for the first shots. That's not all their other shots. And they can't be neutered till almost like 6 months of age. She stated to a year. And it all depends. And I took a cat in, and we thought it was ready to get fixed, and his testicles weren't completely descended, and they couldn't fix him, even though he was over the age limit he had to be. Only one of his testicles was descended, just to let you know. So their testicles have to be completely descended. There is a way, they can do it the other way, but it's cost more, just to let you know. So we done that. That's the veterinarian. I went out to Jonesville, which I'm going to get Miss Kitty done as soon as I get these kittens sold. I mean, I said 6 kittens, but I already got 2 of them sold. Actually, technically 4. It's already been sold. So we got 2 left. There's gonna be a video on the other 2 eventually. There's a thing where I'm dealing with the other person right now. We made a deal on that, so we can help me out with certain things, like getting me to a vet and everything else. Let's see. Oh, yeah, a lot of people are mentioning I should take my cat to Cascade Humane Society to get her fixed. Oh yeah, another thing. Oh, I totally forgot that question that asked that. Shoot, what am I gonna do? Let me call her back about the how is it safe to be the kittens to be around Mama if she got spaded? I forgot to ask that question really fast. I hate to bug her again. I totally forgot to ask that question. Yeah, that's very most important. And I had another one stated, oh, you can still get her fixed while their kids is nursing on her. Yeah, sutures are there. They like to, gift muffins. You know that saying? And they're pressing against her belly and where her stitches might be. Do you think that may be a problem? Yeah, I would think so. That's another Karen deal there. Let me call her back one more time. I just decided to try to ask one more question.
DC Jackson Animal Hospital. This is Candace. How can I help you?
Hi, Ken. This is Scott. I just talked to one of your other people in the air. I got one more question for you. When you get mama cat fixed with the litter, is it safe to be around the babies after she got done fixed or spaded?
How old would the kittens be?
Yeah, they're 8 weeks old, but they're still nursing on her.
Oh, okay. They're still nursing because I feel like they should probably start eating regular.
No, they're eating regular food. They're eating regular food. That's not an issue.
Okay.
Mama's trying. She's trying to wean them off as much as she can, but
yeah,
she does still tend to let them nurse off her.
Yeah, that would be my concern. Is after she gets spayed, she's going to have an incision. So having them in there trying to nurse where her incision is probably not best. So I would just try to keep them away from her and not nursing on her.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Yeah. All right, thank you again.
Take care.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Again, no, Karen stated that, oh, it's okay to get a mama cat spaded before the kittens are gone. I still gotta get rid of the kittens. I have no way capable of keeping them separated in this. I live in a small apartment. It's a big apartment. Still, I live in a studio apartment. I mean, it's not much where I can put them anywhere or lock them all away. I don't have dog kennels. I got cat kennels. I mean, yeah, but still, locking up a cat in a small kennel? Come on. Oh, Karens. Ridiculous. This video is for a lot for the Karens. We love to bring up these excuses of this. I'm bringing up excuses. Well, there's the facts that just told you from the veterinarian clinic just said exactly what I said. And I'm going by what they told me. Okay? I'm going by what they told me. This is ridiculous and senseless. It don't makes no sense of all this stuff, what they're saying. I'm hoping your Karens are really paying attention to this. I'm serious. You need to really think your strategy here. I mean, seriously, think your strategy. I mean, oh, come on, please. All right, let's call Jackson Cascades Humane Society. Okay, let's call them up here. All right, I gotta look up their number and ask about the spay and neuter program there and how long it takes to get into that. Get some questions here because I need to get her neutered long before that. And the problem is if she gets knocked up again, I'm back at square one and I'll lose. And there is a deposit you have to pay for these people, and you lose it. It's gone. If you lose that deposit, you're screwed at that point. So yeah, let's call them right now. All right. Cascades Humane Society. Jackson here. I said, mind you, everybody, I'm in Jackson. There's no car, no transportation. Not enough money to call her an Uber, neither to go outside town. So I already got my transportation already arranged to get Miss Kitty taken care of. So to let you mind y'all, that's why I'm trying to get rid of all these kittens. So I gotta get rid of the kittens first before we get her spayed or spaded. So that's gotta be taken. As the veterinarian just stated, it's not a good idea. As I said, muffins. Yep. Okay. Hopefully they're open. I haven't checked their hours lately. I think it's Monday and Sunday. They're closed.
Society. Please listen carefully as our menu options have changed. For adoptions and general inquiries, press 2.
That's what general inquiries is what we want.
At Cascades Humane Society, you will find a variety of dogs and cats to choose from, and at times some small pets as well. For your convenience, all of our cats and dogs are spayed or neutered, microchipped, vaccinated with rabies and distemper, tested for heartworm disease or feline leukemia and FIV, and given parasite prevention. Adult cats are $60 and kittens are $80. Dog fees vary by size and breed and can range from $150 on up. To speak with an adoption counselor, please press 1 now.
Loki. Yeah, you good boy.
Thank you for calling Cascade Humane Society. We are currently caring for our animals or assisting in an adoption. Please leave your name, phone number, and a detailed message. We will return your call.
I'm gonna try calling him again.
Thanks and have a wonderful day.
I'm gonna try calling him again. And usually they do get busy down there. I know they do. I've been in there a couple of times. They do get busy down there. But I just didn't have time to answer the phone.
Please listen carefully as our menu options have changed. For adoptions and general inquiries, press 2. For surrenders, strike. At Cascade Humane Society, you will find a variety of dogs and cats to choose from, and at times some small pets as well. For your convenience, all of our cats and dogs are spayed or neutered, microchipped, vaccinated with rabies and distemper, tested for heartworm disease or feline leukemia and FIV, and given parasite prevention. Adult cats are $60 and kittens are $80. Dog fees vary by size and breed and can range from $150 on up. To speak with an adoption counselor, please press 1 now. Thank you for calling Cascade Humane Society. We are currently caring for our animals or assisting in an adoption. Please leave your name, phone number.
One more time. That'll be the last time.
Thank you for calling Cascade Humane Society. Please listen carefully.
I'm gonna try
as
to
our
just
menu
try
options
to
have changed.
get somebody.
Thank you for calling Cascade Humane Society. Please listen carefully as our menu options have changed.
Oh, that didn't work.
For adoptions and general inquiries, press 2. For surrenders, stray animals, and surgery information, press 3. For spay
Surgery,
and neuter
press
information,
3.
press 4.
We'll try the surgery information.
Because we are a limited admission, no-kill shelter, we have a limited number of cages. We take animals by appointment as space is available. If you would like to speak to our intake staff or leave them a message, please press 1 now.
All right. Again, one more time. They're not answering the phone. And again, I can't just go down there neither. I would if I had a car.
As our menu options have changed. For adoptions and general inquiries, press 2. At Cascade Humane Society, you will find a variety of dogs and cats to choose from, and at times some small pets as well. For your convenience, all of our cats and dogs are spayed or neutered, microchipped, vaccinated with rabies and distemper, tested for heartworm disease or feline leukemia and FIV, and given parasite prevention. Adult cats are $60 and kittens are $80. Dog fees vary by size and breed and can range from $150 on up. To speak with an adoption counselor, please press 1 now. Thank you for calling Cascade Humane Society. We are currently caring for our animals or assisting in an adoption.
Too busy. All right. One more person I will call. Another one they usually do have spay and neuter programs, but they don't. I've been calling them periodically because I was hoping they have the spay and neuter program going on. It was the Jackson Animal Control, Blackman Township Animal Pound over at Spring Arbor Road over there. I took a couple of my cats there to get fixed. It only cost me $25 each. But unfortunately, that program is not going on right now. I would take Miss Kitty there. But again, it's not going on right now. I've been calling them, or the best way to contact them is through their Facebook. That's the best place to get in contact with anybody there usually. The phone is usually, it's hard to get a hold of them. The best way is to get a hold of them is through their Facebook Messenger. That's the only basically way you can get a hold of them. That's how I got a hold of them the last few times and asked that question. I'm gonna try calling them. I'll try calling them here again. Over here, I'm doubtful they're gonna answer the phone because usually I have trouble getting answers on their phone in the first place. All right, it's Jackson Animal Shelter, okay, at Spring Arbor Road. Okay, so it's called. It should be they're open right now. So, question is, will they answer the phone? Usually they don't. We'll find out in a minute.
Contacting Jackson County Animal Shelter. If you have an animal emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you have reached us during business hours, we are currently helping another customer. Most general questions can be answered by visiting our website, jacksoncountyanimalshelter.org. You can also reach us by email, animalshelter@mijackson.org. If you need further assistance, please leave a voicemail and someone will respond within 48 hours, Monday through Friday.
I knew that was going to come down to that. I said the only way I can get in best contact with them is through the messenger program. Okay. I showed you what I did. I tried calling Cascades. I said I have no way to get down there. It's the best way to get in contact with Cascades. You go down there in person. You talk to them in person is the best way. Which I don't have a car. No money to go to Uber right now. I'm saving all the money I currently got to get Miss Kitty fixed. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I got everything. I said I got transportation arranged. Even though I'm getting the voucher program through SNP now, it covers a portion of the cost. It doesn't cover everything, just a portion of it. It doesn't cover everything. I still got to pay for the transportation to get me out there and back, and everything else. I still got to pay for that. And again, I do not have a lot of money that people think I do. I don't know where they get this idea. I mean, I make a few dollars off of the kittens. I mean, all that money's going to go to my cat getting fixed. And most of that is going to go to that, That's where it's going to go. I'm getting out of the breeding business for one. I am getting out of it. And I'm promising everybody here, and I'm not going to lose my channel over this, but I'm not going to shut down my channel. And I'm promising you I will shut down my channel if I refuse to get her fixed. So I'm gonna get her fixed. So I promise you guys that ain't gonna happen. So I gotta get things arranged. First we gotta get rid of the kittens. For the people as I said, I'm done breeding. It's over. I know you guys are so pissed. You got that. You're so mad at me. You want to get back at me so badly. People, I do not know who you are whatsoever. What problem do you have with me besides what I've been doing for breeding wise? You have a big issue of anything and nothing, and I'm going to stop. And you're preventing me now from doing this. You're trying to stop me now. And I got to get rid of the kittens first before I even do anything. As we stated in the video earlier on this, I already told you this. That's the case. You already got, and I already called VCA Gate, answered those questions for you. Then how much it'll cost. And you got to have no kittens nursing on her during the healing process whatsoever. Can't have that. The kittens got to go. But you're stopping me posting up on Craigslist. You're stopping me there. I get this. The fastest way I get rid of kittens is on Craigslist. I have these kittens home right now already, but you're keep on flagging the post. You're being counterproductive to the situation. You want me to stop breeding, for one, which I'm trying to do. You're stopping me not to get these kittens gone, and not helping me get her fixed. You want me to stop. Let me do what I gotta do. Please, you know? But it's probably not gonna care regardless, but it's gonna take a little bit longer for me to get these kittens home. Of course, I have other resources, but the quickest resource is Craigslist. But again, I'm getting out of the breeding business. And everybody who cares about these cats and kittens apparently don't really care that well. Think about this. These kittens deserve a home. You know? Oh, they deserve a home. You know? They need a home. Yeah. They need a home. Yeah. They're beautiful. They're nice. Cute. This has already been spoken for, everybody. Just to let you know. So she's already been spoken for. She almost looks like her mother. Yep. She's already been spoken for. Yep. So I only got 2 left. There's the black one and the orange and white one. That's the only 2 I have left. If you notice, if you see if you're on my Facebook, you'll see on my homepage. They're the only ones that are left. So, in the videos you've seen them before. So yeah, they're the only ones left. So these are 2 that I'm just holding on to till she gets the money to come get them herself. And so that will be gone soon here. So eventually. Yep. That's all arranged. So as I said, I already got 2 official kittens that need to be gone. If anybody wants to help me out with that situation, I'm taking the money to get Miss Kitty fixed. I would appreciate the assist. If anybody can help me out with this situation, please reach out to me if you know me and contact me if you can. I'm just, I said, I am through the breeding, and again, I am trying my best to get rid of them on my own. And it's like even the rescue center, even after I've been dealing with all this, even the rescues wants the people like me to take care of the issue myself, getting the kittens homed. Okay, they don't want me to dump them on them because they cost us their resources for other cats and kittens that they're trying to rescue. If I give them 2 more kittens to deal with, that's resources they're going to have to use on those kittens just to get them homed. Which I got my own resources. If the Karens let me post where I can post at, I can get them homed. But again, they're being counterproductive at this point. It's like, why? It's like at this point, you're letting your ego get in your way at this point and just get it over with. You won't be seeing me. Maybe, as I said, I might come across somebody dumping a litter on me. I had that happen previously in the past. People dump their litter because they know how good I am to getting kittens homed. And people don't want to take the time or patience to get them homed. And I will do that down the road. And when somebody does do that, I'm not going to turn them away. I can't do adults. No adults, please. I can't do adult cats. It's too hard to get them home because people want kittens, not adult cats. They want a kitten and grow it and raise it. That's how they are. So I can't do adult cats. I said I have the resources to help out with certain shit like that. And again, if the Karens will stop, we can help. I can help rehome kittens. I have no problem homing kittens unless some Karen steps in and trying to shut me down. Why? What the heck? Now I'm going to stop breeding at this point. No more breeding. We're done. I have no more female. After she gets fixed, she's done. I'm no more cats, no more kittens. I'm getting too old for it, and I'm done with it. I'm done. It's over with. So I am just trying to live out here and survive like everybody else. It was a means to help me on things I need to get done. Extra stuff, pay bills. Maybe you got to upgrade on my computer once in a while. That's about basically what it boils down to. That was it. I don't make a lot of money to get all this stuff. Apparently people think I do, which I don't. I am I'm on Social Security and make very little money off side jobs like computers and selling kittens. That's going to be gone now. Selling kittens is going to be off the plate. Thus, I said somebody brings some kittens to me and dump them off on me. That'd be the only way. Other than that. So, yeah, I don't know how much I want to talk about this. But I made some phone calls. You see that the cost of a kitten, and that's per kitten, mind you, not one, two, not one whole group of kittens. That's per kitten. They said about almost $70 per kitten, and the vaccinations are for all of them, and it's like all that together for them. Just divide that by 6. You'll basically get the price, the count of that, how much that would be. $400 divided by 6. So you will know that would be the cost of what that's the first vaccines. I can't get them neutered or spaded because you have to wait 6 months. That's if they're ready to be neutered or spaded at that time. Females, I think you can at that time because females don't. That's all internal not more on the external part. I think females you can spade more sooner than that. I mean that time. Other than that, but males, their testicles have to be descended, unless you want to pay the extra money to get. And that's putting the cat at more risk by doing that anyways. So as I said, I can't get her fixed until all the kittens are gone. We got to get that done. Once I get that done, I can get that if everything works out by the beginning by next month, by May, all the kittens are gone. Guess what? I can go take her and get her fixed with the money I got from the kittens and taken care of. Just let me do what I got to do this. If you want me to stop breeding, stop trying to stop me putting kittens on the post. I know you're worried about me. I'm going to still continue doing this. I am done. I am done with it. My disabilities and my age right now it's getting hard for me to do. I can't be moving around like I used to for a kitten anymore. Oh man, like that. You know, I think it's not that hard. Again, yes, it is. There's things I got to make sure of. Make sure they have to use the litter box when they start learning how to use the litter box. That's the key thing. Getting to eat. Well, usually that's not a problem getting to eat. Or they get stuck or trapped somewhere in the house. I had to literally dig them out from where they're at. That's too hard for me to do anymore. They got trapped one time, and I managed to get them out, but it was a pain in the butt. It was about trying to get them so they don't get hurt in the process. So they did get trapped at one point and one time. They were meowing like crazy because they got trapped where they were trying to hide somewhere. But I managed to get them out. So again, all I'm asking, let me do what I got to do to finish this up, and we're done with the breeding forever from this point forward. No more breeding, no more nothing. And I'll be down to my 3 adult cats, all been neutered. My males have already been neutered long before, which I do not have any unneutered males. It's just my female. She's the only one needs to be fixed. That's it. So, please, let me get these kittens home where we can get Mama Cat fixed. That's all I'm asking. And I know, as I said, you don't have to like me still regardless. These kittens don't need to suffer in the process of all this bull crap you guys pulling because your ego is getting away. And these kittens deserve a home. They need to be homed, regardless. Because I don't have much choices at that point. You just heard, when I was calling, when I called the Cascades Humane Society, they already stated they're full. They're the limited number of kennels. They're full. They can't accept anymore. Animal control, Jackson Animal Shelter. They are a kill shelter. A lot of people thinking they're not. They are a kill shelter. I'm about ready to do a FOIA request on that situation too. Anybody can. You can make a FOIA request to see how many euthanizations they do at the Jackson Animal Shelter, and you can see they're still a kill shelter. I mean, I might end up doing that myself. I might ask for how many animals they euthanized last year and the year prior. I might just do that and see because they do keep track of that. So we'll see how many animals they euthanized through those last 2 years. I might look into that. I'm waiting for my other FOIA requests for the complaints that were made towards me, and that's a whole new matter. So let's see what we can do at that point. But let's see. I don't know how much it's going to cost me for this last 4 requests. I got to go from there. Hopefully, it might not cost me anything, but we'll find out. I don't know much more to talk about at this point until the updated videos with Miss Kitty, and I will keep you informed and show you she got been spaded, paperwork and all, and when I went out to get it done. I will show you this, so there'll be a video on that, a future video. Expect that to coming down the road. I am going to show you all she's been spaded, and I don't have any other females. I'm not planning to get any more cats. I'm done getting any more cats. I'm going to just keep what I got and probably get down to one eventually. When it comes to the natural thing with cats, what happens to them down the road, I'm going to get down to one. That's it for now. From that point forward, I'll date down to one cat. And when it comes down, I'm going to let these guys grow to old age, natural, whatever they. Hopefully not anytime soon, but I gotta start consider my future also, and everything else. So, yeah, because I gotta start considering other things down for myself and my health wise. All right, about anything, I can't really say anything else at this point until the next video. I don't know what we said. I'll just keep you updated with the kittens. Hopefully, the 2 kittens I get home to be over to that, and we'll know. So we'll get Miss Kitty fixed. Please help me with this if anybody can. I mean, yeah, it's a slow going process at this point due to issues right now. I guarantee the Karens are not going to let up on this whole situation with Craigslist. So my only options right now is Facebook. And I mean, you're not supposed to sell on Facebook when I'm not posting that sell on Facebook, of course. That's the conversation only. Same thing with not same thing, but with GoKitty, as I said, it's a subscription-based site. You can go on there and look what they have available. You can and see. Again, if you're anybody who's watching this video, and if they're close to Michigan, anywhere, and willing to make the trip to Jackson, Michigan for the kitten itself, you can message me through the GoKitty.com. That are posted there. I'll provide probably a link to the kittens down below in the description. So you can click there, you can view the kittens right there. They're available, and it's up to you if you want to. And message me with a good rapport. And don't try to bother. And again, it's going to be first come, first serve. Whoever comes get the kitten, they're going to get the kitten. So don't try to say, hey, can I buy some more, borrow some, can we hold off a bit here? And I wait till I get the money situation. Unless I know you for sure and trust you. That'd be the only way I'll do that. That's why I'm doing with the other 2 kittens currently right now, because I trust the person and because I had dealt with her before in the past, and that's why I trust her. I'm not going to just do it for anybody. So don't try that BS. You know, as I said, whoever shows up at the door and you're for sure going to be here, yeah, that'd be the only way. All right. Since when I make this video a premiere, because it is it's probably be a 45-minute long video, which it is going to be pretty much it. Other than that, that's about it. There'll be no edits. So I'm going to just go ahead and just post it up as is, and it's going to be a premiere. Probably, hopefully, probably set it for 3 o'clock. It'll be probably 3 o'clock. You guys would just started watching us, so I'm going to set up for a premiere for 3 o'clock. All right, though, but if you can, hit the like and subscribe and bell notification for future videos and content like this. If you can, please, so I'll let you know more information, keep you updated and current what's going on with the kittens and situation and everything else. But until then, peace, everyone. You have a good one.